Hello, everyone, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to share information about SMART and a research that we've done after we've been with SMART for 3 years. We wanted to, find out about students' expectations and companies' expectations, and I'm happy to share with you the information today and where we started and where we are today. I'm going to give you the most recent updates on SMART and the result of the research that we've conducted after 3 years and the findings that we have. My name is Dr. Asaf, and this research was conducted by me and Dr. Siganov, so I'm presenting on behalf of both of us. So SMART at Cliff University stands for Strategic Management Applied Research and Technology. And the title of today's presentation is Placing the World at Their Feet Through Innovation. And when I finish with the presentation, I'll explain exactly why we called it that. What I'm going to cover today, I'm going to cover the program purpose, the program mission, students benefit, companies benefit, results in analytics, and innovation. And and also we'll share a short video toward the end. The SMART initiative presents an opportunity for MBA candidates to work directly with companies so that they can get the real life experience and also help students and give them incentive to contribute their insights to companies, and that would definitely help companies in terms of solving issues and pain points that companies have in the duration of 8 weeks. So students' insights, the students' work have been really valuable for companies, and they really appreciate it. Our mission at SMART is to educate students and bring real-life business experience to the classroom, but also to inspire and prepare students to make a difference in the world of teaching, them an essential interpersonal and business skills that they will need in their future career. And we also wanted to empower our students to lead projects and be able to make informed business decisions. What's in it for students and why students should join SMART? First of all, they gain practical learning experience. They can enhance their employability. In fact, we have 5 students that some of them got full-time employment, some of them got paid internship and unpaid internship through working with those companies. And also it helps students in terms of developing their skills. And it is an innovation boost for students because they learn what's going on in the industry, and that definitely helps them in many different ways. And it is also an important venue for students to connect with others for networking opportunities. And also it's a knowledge transfer. It goes both ways. Students learn in academia, they learn in textbook, but from businesses, they get to see what's going on in the business, and they get to see it now. So all of that information will be very helpful for them. For companies, of course, they can get free consulting, and we all know how much consulting costs, right? So it is important for companies. It is part of their social responsibility to give back to society, and it's definitely a potential hire for them, in which now they can actually get to work with students for 8 weeks before they make a decision to hire them or not. Also, it's an innovation boost on the companies end because we have our students come from diverse background, and they have brilliant ideas and insights that they can add they can add value to the company. And it's definitely, with their fresh insights and background, definitely helps with the companies, help provide value to companies. Now, where are we at with SMART? With SMART, we served so far 81 companies, not including this session. We have 4 companies this session, so the total will be 85 companies, and we have 20 students. So the total will be 387 students. So we served 85 companies, 387 students up until this moment. We served a wide range of industries. We worked with businesses in the business service industry, in education and financial, healthcare, manufacturing, marketing and sales, nonprofit, retail, staffing, tech and internet, and transportation. As you can see, that tech and internet is the number one companies that we work with. And again, we live in the technology era, and that's where most investments are. Companies, locations, we served almost 80%, I would say 88% of companies are local, 12% are international. We worked with companies from Dubai, from Egypt, from Finland, from India, from Turkey, from Saudi Arabia, and from the United Kingdom. Now, we wanted, after we, again, as I said in the beginning, we've been in this for 3 years, and we wanted to find out if we actually met our students' expectations. And that's been data that we've been collected every session from students, and we piled it and we managed to analyze it. And we wanted to find out, from students, what were their expectations going into SMART and their expectation coming out of SMART, and the same thing with companies. So we did ask students, what did they learn, and what do they say about their expectations with SMART? Students' expectations were to gain a practical experience, to apply their MBA knowledge, to have, to develop their skills, expand their professional network, and it's an alternative for traditional courses. And then we asked them, did we actually meet your expectations? So that was their expectation. Then we asked them, did we meet your expectations? The answer, the majority of students found that the course met or exceeded their expectations. And they said that they appreciate the hands-on experience. They had an opportunity to work with actual companies. They gained practical experience. And many students also enjoyed collaborating with their peers and learn from their professors and teammates. And also some students stated that they feel they're unprepared and they had the doubts about their ability to contribute to the company, and they need help with the course organization and structure. But few students also mentioned that they prefer a longer course duration. But despite all these challenges, most students acknowledge that SMART program value in gaining experience, applying theoretical concepts to real-life scenarios, and improving their skills. And since we heard that from students, now we're actually providing workshops, and we've been providing workshops, but we added more content to the workshop to help prepare students to work for the company so that they can overcome this barrier. And we, mentors are trained also, to provide some details to students to help them prepare so that we can reduce the fear going into those projects. Now, what skills have they learned from SMART? And what they learned, these are the skills that students have listed. I can mention a few of them here: presentation, time management, ethics, quantitative reasoning, information literacy, and so on. Now, we asked also students, would they recommend that to other students? And the answer was yes. The majority highly recommend SMART for others, and for those reasons, for practical experience that they gain for working with real companies, hands-on learning, adding value to resumes, fulfilling an internship requirement. So for all these reasons, they said yes, they would recommend it to their fellow students. Now, we asked the same question to companies. What were companies' expectations going into SMART? And companies listed, we put them under 4 different categories. They had expectations about project understanding and outcomes, analysis and recommendations of their situation and the pain point they have, learning and collaboration with students, and also presentation and deliverables of the content that they expect from students. So for project and understanding outcomes, they were curious about the project process and outcome. They wanted to know the initial business and marketing strategy development, completing project scope, business plan, pitch deck. These are the type of things they asked us to do. And also they wanted help in directions with their marketing plans. They needed a competitors analysis. Some of them needed customers discovery, preparing a development for their next phase, and also understanding market size, communication strategies, and so on. So these are the different expectations that company have. These are just a few examples of them. Then we asked them the same questions. Did we meet their expectation? How well did the SMART team fulfill your expectations? We surveyed 16 companies. We managed to collect from 16 companies, and majority said extremely met expectations or strongly met expectations. Only one company said met expectations, nothing negative, which is really promising. You could say that most of companies are really happy with the service we provided. Now, what we've done with SMART? Are we done? Are we just working with students, collaborating with companies, and that's it? Of course not. We actually took it to the next level, and we tried to be as innovative as we can, right? To give the SMART experience, or give the opportunity for other students and other departments to benefit from the SMART experience. And what we decided to do, we created case studies. Each company we served, we created a mini case study. We created volume 1. Now we're working on volume 2. Those are mini case studies, not your typical case studies of intensive. Those are mini case studies to be used in class assignments. And in fact, we are using them now. We work with course development, with curriculum development, and we are using them in 5 different classes as a pilot. And then once we have the results, most likely some of you will be seeing those cases written by our own professors that are being used in the classes. And also, we're working on creating a competition and entrepreneurship competitions where the winner would be assigned to a SMART team with a mentor to help them complete their business plan and develop their sales pitch. And hopefully they'll have an opportunity to present in front of TCA if that's a possibility, so we can give them that experience of working with investors. We're also having A to Z projects in which we have a company. We took it from concept to commercialization. We're halfway done. Now we're about to create the app for them. And once we do that, then we'll be able to, it's a collaboration between engineering and business. So now it's on the engineering side. Once we have that, we haven't had the engineering team yet, but once we have the engineering team, we'll be able to develop the products, and then after that, they will send it back to business students who will commercialize it. We'll create a marketing plan for that. The company, of course, we're collaborating with will provide all the training for our engineering students and what's needed for them. And then we also created an advisory board. This is for our DBA students, where they volunteer their time to help support the companies who graduate SMART. So that's additional support for companies who finish a SMART project. They work with the advisory board. We did pilot 3 companies, 3 different groups. The results were really impressive. Now we're trying to fit it into the curriculum. And a matter of fact, we're working with internship for DBA who needs internship. They can serve on the advisory board as an alternative. Now, one thing I just wanted to mention and why we called it, with that title, is that through SMART, the program, we provide relevant, scalable, holistic education to prepare hybrid students for resilient careers to place the world at their feet through innovation. And and of course, practical learning is definitely needed, and that's what we're exactly focusing on. And we try to leverage that and have as many students as possible benefit from it. Now, I would like to share a quick video with you that pretty much summarizes everything we've done, and I want you to hear from students, from companies, and also from managements.
When I was asked to consider what SMART meant to me, it immediately brought to mind the perfect marriage of educational endeavor and entrepreneurship. Having the opportunity to see the incredibly innovative minds of our students responding quickly and decisively to organizational challenges and opportunities is infectious. I always tell my students, if you wake up before your alarm clock goes off, you're doing the right job. I have the joy of seeing my students experience that as they wake each day in the certain knowledge that their work is affecting lasting change for their organization, their colleagues, their fellow students, and Westcliff University.
I was able to apply my data analysis skills to the project. Plus, I improved so many soft skills, for example, presentation skills, communicating the progress with the company, and then writing a report, working in a team. So overall, it was an awesome experience for me. This project has definitely added value to my career prospects.
For me, one of the things that I really took away was the ability to collaborate with a group of people who are not only clearly intelligent, detailed, communicative, articulate, and highly dedicated, but in addition to that, there was a huge trust factor established. And I think anytime you're working with a collaborative team and anytime you're working in an environment that requires multiple players to play key parts of different roles, this is what really enabled our ability to work collaboratively, especially in a virtual environment.
This helped me gain real-time knowledge on the companies, the real-time issues, hands-on experience on the problems which they encounter. It also helped me strengthening my networking skills. Also, the most important part, I got experience of how to deal with the company and the company professionals, which helped me a lot in cracking my interviews and landing in my dream job.
You will be able to apply all that with learning class, and you will be consulting a company with other students. You will be learning, and you will be developing a business plan for the company.
What the Westcliff team was able to do was really provide a super comprehensive look at each of these markets, and their dedication really showed and helped to deliver an extremely impactful project for us. At the end of the day, what we got was not only the decision of which of the 3 markets was best, but also we now have a very intimate understanding of each of these individual markets that's going to help us long into the future. And all of this is in thanks to the hard work and the commitment of the Westcliff team.
It was a very exciting journey being a mentor, and I was so thrilled to be leading such skilled and passionate students that developed innovative solutions that not only met the company's needs that we were working with, but also exceeded our project scope. Each one of the students not only displayed teamwork, strong communication skills, and leadership qualities. They took charge, worked together in order to meet the company's CEO's needs.
All right. Thank you all for giving me that opportunity again, and I would like to open it up for questions. Thank you.